give it a quick few seconds. Not quite sure if it's on YouTube or not. It might be. Give me a minute. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure you guys can still hear me. So just give me a moment. Give me just a few moments. Okay, so I know nobody's going to join, so I'm not worried about that. Hopefully you guys can hear me all that well. Hoping. South Cali Guy 87, also known as Dark Knights fan. Should you be watching this, I just wanted to give my opinion, if you will, my in-depth opinion on the trailers that we got for Zack Snyders Justice League. They've been out now for about a week or two, maybe a week and a half. But I never really gave my in-depth reaction to it or how I felt about it. I did give him my reaction video, but it's not really me reacting. I'm just kind of watching it. If you got the chance to watch it, it's not that big a deal. But I am super excited for what we've seen so far. We're literally about almost maybe 2.5 weeks away from the date when it's going to release on HBO Max. So I'm super excited. I know a lot of people are definitely super excited. Zach just did an interview earlier this morning on the IGN Fan Fest. That was today, part 2, day 2. So that was pretty unique. He didn't go into too much detail as far as things we don't already know, at least the hardcore fans who've been following. But I'll take one thing at a time. As far as the trailer goes, the final trailer that we got, that came out about maybe 2 weeks ago, I think, on Valentine's Day. That trailer was so great. I mean, it had so many people, just the reactions that I've seen, so many people basically saying it's a totally different movie. They realize it's a totally different movie now, and that's what everyone's, the diehard fans, Snyder fans, have been saying for, since 2017. There's another cut that's a totally different movie. And I'm just happy that we're finally getting it. That trailer was amazing to look at. It's a great choice of music. It's on Hearing Junkie XL. That score is awesome. I love it. Just the way how it's like so subtle, and then it comes in and it just kind of like ramps up to the end of the video. It's so great. I love it. Also, the imagery. I mean, visually, the trailer was amazing. Visually, there was just, if you're a fan of Zack, you're gonna love what you see. If you're not a fan of Zack, clearly you're not gonna be. You're gonna hate it, or you probably hate it every minute, every second of it. It's beautiful to look at. I love the trailer. I love what Zack was trying to do with these characters. I really do. It's just somebody else's vision, and I'm all for it. I mean, take these characters and go in any direction you want to go in. That's the point, So, the trailer itself, 2 minutes, 14 seconds, go figure. But it blew me away. I mean, And to see Jared Leto as the Joker at the very end of it, it's just truly, it's awesome. I mean, we were kind of hinted at it already. If you had been following, you knew it was going to happen. But if you weren't, it kind of took some people by surprise. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of Jared Leto when he was doing the Suicide Squad, how he was playing Joker, but that was very much so the studio kind of interfering with what we could have seen his performance as the Joker, because we never really got to see it. We released the Air cut, by the way. I hope Warner Brothers, or maybe not Warner Brothers, AT&T, Warner Media, and HBO Max can somehow make that happen. So Jason Kylar, I'm not sure how you say your last name, but hopefully you're out there and you're listening to the fans and you're doing what has to get done. Um, in regards to today, literally, or not today, it might have been yesterday, that Warner Brothers is going in a totally new direction with Superman. They're bringing in a black Superman. The theories going around, they're suggesting it could be Michael B. Jordan. Don't know. It could be somebody else by the time I make another video. I'll only make one more video after this, and that's just to give my reaction to Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I can't wait to see that. But we're getting a black Superman supposedly. They're not sure what storyline to go with, but I think it's gonna be Val Zod, possibly going to be with that storyline. I'm into it. I want to see it. I'm not gonna be biased or anything. I can wait to see how it's gonna turn out. You know what kind of direction they're gonna go in. But I know that Warner Brothers is done with Henry Cavill. At least that's what reports are saying. But there's always HBO Max. There's always AT&T. There's always Warner Media to pick up the pieces and build something with it, which they already did with Zack Snyder's Justice League. So simply just a matter of time at this point. Yeah, I mean, with regards to the IGN Fan Fest, Zach did come out with another trailer. It's the Mother Box Origins, I believe, or is what it's called, and it's kind of really cool actually. I haven't been able to really break it down just because there's so many Easter eggs in that thing. There's so many different images and hidden Easter eggs here and there throughout the entire thing. Um, it's cool to look at. It's really cool how they're using the mother box and how the mother boxes are kind of like forming these images. It's kind of cool actually. Um, you see the narrative, 6 characters. You see Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Flash, Aquaman. You see those basic, not basic, but you see those characters in the trailer. It's pretty cool. I liked it. It it doesn't really give anything away. It's nothing spoilery, so feel free to watch it. I know a lot of people are just basically freeze framing it and trying to see everything that they can, trying to decipher and analyze it. And I'm sure people will continue to keep analyzing it until the release date of March 18th, which we are, like I said, only a handful of days away. Well, not a handful, but 2.5 weeks maybe at most. So it's slowly but surely on its way, just around the corner. But with regards to the continuing of Zack Snyder's Justice League, if there's going to be a part 2 or a part 3, no one knows. No one really knows. That was one of the few things that I took away from this IGN Fan Fest today, was that one of the questions from a fan was, if HBO Max, Warner Media, AT&T came to you with the money and the funds to do Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2, would he be willing to do it? And he flat out said yes. I'd definitely be willing to do it. It's just whether they want me to or not is a different story. So I'm hoping he does, and we'll see how that goes. It's up to the fans, basically. The fans have to make this thing unbelievably successful, and in some extent, to some degree already, it kind of already is a success. People constantly keep talking about it. It's constantly trending every single week, basically. The fans are doing an amazing job of trying to just push this and try to hopefully, get more out of it. I got this shirt for my girlfriend, and I know for a fact we haven't seen the last of Darkseid. We're barely seeing like the tip of Darkseid, excuse me. We haven't even seen like the tip of the iceberg, so to speak, when it comes to Darkseid. We have so much more to see of him, and I want to see a lot more of him, as well as Apocalypse and Granny Goodness and more of Desaad and all those other great, amazing characters. The Furies, oh my god. going to be so amazing if Zach gets the opportunity to actually take us there. Again, I understand if you're not into Zach's vision or what he had doing, that's fine. Totally get that. But if you're a DC fan, a true DC fan, you should just be happy that the story is getting told. I understand you don't like it, but as a DC fan, you should be happy that the story is getting the chance to get told. Because there's plenty of DC work out there that I'm sure you're not really a fan of, but it still exists. And because it exists, people are either reading it or consuming it as watching it as animation or however it may have been translated, either, film, live action, TV show, series, who knows. Um, but yeah, I mean, there is an audience for it, and if you don't like it, then that's fine. But at least move over and let those who want to enjoy this enjoy it, because this is what they want to see, and clearly they're gonna get at least one more continuation. I would assume maybe Justice League 2. I don't know, and maybe that might be it. But who knows? At this rate, I'm just happy Zach's getting Justice League to come out the Snyder cut. Um, who knows? I mean, he didn't give too much away. Nothing that diehard fans didn't kind of already know. Um, he he didn't do too much as far as how do I say give any spoilers. Not really. I mean, there were some pretty good questions asked by fans in regards to the possibility of who that big cameo reveal might be. He didn't say it couldn't be female, but then again, he didn't say it was a female. But that would be cool. Everyone's suspecting Carrie Kelly. People assume it could be somebody else entirely. People have gone online and made reports saying that they know who the cameo is, that it's Martian Manhunter, that we should be lowering our expectations. But I don't believe it's Martian Manhunter, because we've already known that it's going to be Martian Manhunter for a while now. That, or at least that Martian Manhunter was going to be in the film. So a lot of people are speculating online who it really could be. I really don't know. A part of me wants to say it's John Stewart, the Hal Jordan, the Black Hal Jordan, the Black Green Lantern. I don't know if it'll be John Stewart. Part of me thinks it could be Black Adam. A part of me thinks it could be Carrie Kelly. Part of me thinks it could be Thomas Wayne for whatever reason. Somehow Barry messing with the time force, or the however he does his thing, and maybe it alternates something, and maybe it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan coming back as Thomas Wayne, and he's just up in the Batman outfit. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? It's just fanboy theory at that point. But I mean, it could be anybody, and that's the beauty of it. Zach's building hype in a sense for this, and who knows who it could be. But I'm super super excited about it. I can't wait. I truly can't. It's gonna be an experience, and the fact that it's gonna be literally right around the corner. Oh man, it's basically that dream come true scenario. I'm so hyped. I really am. I can't wait anymore. I really can't. I'm so excited. I've been super excited for this. I mean, I got the art. I've got just I can't wait. And I literally just ordered some more merchandise too, Zack Snyder's merchandise. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, we don't have too much longer to go, but that wait still kind of sucks that we have to wait. But we've waited this long, so it's a few more weeks. But I will say I can't wait. What I'm mainly anticipating, or what I'm really hoping forward to seeing, is the Nightmare timeline. Zach talked about it a little bit, not in depth, but he talked about it in the IGN Fan Fest. He did say that he didn't want it to overstay its welcome, but that we are going to see a decent something of Nightmare, and that is what I'm really looking forward to, is that whole Nightmare timeline, whether it's a dream or it's some cyborg going into the mother box or whatever it might be. I truly am looking forward to that, because that's what really intrigued me when I saw Batman versus Superman. As soon as I saw the Nightmare timeline, that sequence when it just kind of comes out of nowhere, I was so just fixated on holy crap, there's parademons all over the place. Like, what's going on? There's so much chaos. There's so much anarchy going on in this timeline. Like, what just happened? And then literally as soon as it started, it's just gone, and then you never see it again. And it's like, what the how was that? Like that literally, that was the one thing that stood with me when I watched BVS, is that Nightmare Timeline. I had no idea it was going to be in there. I had no idea. It literally just comes out of nowhere, and I couldn't believe it. It was literally like Zach was taking us to that Nightmare Timeline. Like he was taking us to that what if scenario, and that's so awesome that Zach was willing to take these characters and go there, because it hasn't been done in live action before. I mean, again, you can say you didn't like what you saw, but I loved every minute of it. I can't wait. I'm hoping we get at least a little bit more timeline. I know we're gonna get a lot more than what we got in BVS. Clearly, it's a 4-hour movie. I'm pretty sure there's got to be at least, maybe, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes of Nightmare Timeline. I don't know. Maybe, I'm hoping, maybe more. Who possibly knows? But I know in BVS it was literally only about maybe like a 5-minute scene for the Nightmare Timeline scene in BVS. So with the 4-hour film, I'm hoping it's at least, doubled that, or maybe a little bit longer. So I'm gonna reserve judgment. I don't know. It could be totally like 10 minutes long. I don't know, but I'm hoping for at least like 20, 25 minutes of Nightmare Timeline spread it out, throughout the film, kind of thing. But I'm genuinely excited. I mean, that trailer is such a beauty to behold. The final trailer that came out on 2/14 Valentine's Day. I mean, it had the internet in an uproar that day. It was just everywhere. It was trending nonstop. We showed the Snyderverse, Snyder Cut. They have their own little emojis when you tag the Snyder Cut hashtag. It's pretty cool. They're doing what they can without the help of Warner Brothers, and that's actually been an amazing achievement in itself. That, yes, they do have some backing with HBO and AT&T, but it's kind of sad to see that Warner Brothers isn't willing to participate, and at least be willing to just say, you know what, congrats, go ahead. Like they're not even willing. They don't even want to do that, and they could be literally getting paid, but they chose not to, and they're going in a totally different direction, which totally is fine. Multiverse. Do what they want to do. That's totally fine. I'm not against it, but it is kind of sad that they're not willing to show support for these characters, or at least this iteration of these characters and their story being told. I mean, it's sad that they started it and yet they chose to abandon it. That's kind of sad to me. So, but here we are now, and Zach is getting the opportunity to tell his version of Justice League. Oh, it's way at the bottom. Justice League. Yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait, you guys. I'm so excited. But yeah. I mean, if somehow, I mean, not that it isn't. It's a success already to begin with. But if for some manner of speaking reason that this ends up being it for, us Zack Snyder fans when it comes to DC and what he was trying to do with the Justice League. If this truly ends up being it, I just want to say thank you to AT&T, Warner Brothers, HBO Max, Warner Media. I say Warner Brothers because I know they kind of had a say in it coming out to some extent. So I'll say thank you where it is deserved on Warner Brothers side, but clearly there are certain people within who don't deserve that thanks. But like I said, Warner Media, AT&T, Warner, DC Comics, HBO Max, Zach, thank you for coming back and doing this. This was what I was waiting for. I just wanted to see this so badly because this was my DC. I mean that this was my DC. You don't have to agree with me. That's fine. I don't care either. I mean, you want to argue with me, go ahead, but I'm not going to banter with you. I don't care. I don't have time for that. And I would rather you not waste yours and trying to argue with me saying all this other stuff. I don't care. Don't waste your time, please. It's not worth it. I'm not going to engage you anyways. So, but for a lot of people, a lot of the fans, this is truly something that had to happen. It had to. And I'm glad Zach's getting that opportunity. Zach and Deborah are getting that opportunity to just have this movie come out. And, it's going to, I won't say it's going to change the world, not the movie, but the fact that this movie is coming out, it has literally changed a lot, at least prospectively speaking, on how we view Hollywood, the industry itself. Because if what claims are being made behind the scenes of what really went on with Justice League back in 2017 during the original photography, it's a little scary. It's sad, really. But I mean, I'm hoping that none of this, happens again. It's sad that I know it will, unfortunately, but it's the world we live in. But I'm hoping that enough change is done, or at least enough harm is done, and we can just move on and simply just realize, it's bad enough that Hollywood is like that. We need to stop it, and we need to just seriously move on. If there needs to be a big shakeup in Hollywood, then let it happen, and so be it. But this kind of treatment for actors, crew, all of that just has to stop. And it starts at the top. So time will tell. But Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, come on. I can't wait. So excited. Just a few more days. I mean, there's so much that that I want to like get out, but I can't. I don't want to yell or scream or anything like that. I just want to enjoy the ride like everybody else. I have to go out and buy a bigger TV, that's for sure. Thank you, Zach. I have to go get a bigger TV now. That ratio, I love the ratio, by the way. I'm not complaining at all. I really do hope that at some point in the not too distant future, we can get theaters back open to have some form of capacity, and we can enjoy these these movies in theaters again, the way that they should be experienced, in my opinion. But yeah, I would love to see Zack Snyder's Justice League in IMAX. I just can't wait. I'm glad he formatted it, or he filmed it the way that he did, so it could be formatted for IMAX. I love that. Let's see, I'm going up for 22 minutes. I won't be on. Nobody's watching. Awesome. I love that. I can just ramble and get what I have to say. But yeah, there's so much going on in regards to the Snyder Cut. I mean, ink to the people, the merchandise being sold. You have the few fans on Etsy making their own kind of merchandise and just selling it, and some of it's really, really awesome. Go check it out, Etsy.com. I've purchased a few things from there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, all of this, the fundraising that they're helping, the fans of Snyder Cut, raising over 500,000. I'm sure it's way more than that. It's probably more like 600 by now, maybe even more. But they've raised so much money, and my hat's off to you guys, because seriously, I mean, I never thought Zack Snyder's Justice League was going to come out. I really didn't. Not because I didn't want it to, just with what went on behind the scenes and studio interfering and Zack moving on to, doing Army of the Dead, which looks awesome. We finally got a teaser trailer for that, and I think an actual trailer is coming soon. But more than likely, I probably won't show a reaction trailer to that, just because I'm not very tech savvy. I don't like doing stuff like this. I'm using my phone right now, and yeah, I'm trying my best to make this work, but I don't see myself doing this that often all the time. I really don't like to or want to. I hardly make videos. Just it's not my thing. Not me. But I will make one more video, and it's going to be my reaction video to Zack Snyder's Justice League. So once that movie comes out, I'll do a review. I don't know how long that'll be. I'm not trying to make it super long. I might keep it like half an hour, but it's going to be just a review. It won't be a reaction, because I don't know how to do that. I'm clearly going to watch it and give you my reaction, but yeah, that'll be a video for sometime after March 18th when it comes out. I don't know. I'll do that one more video, and then that'll probably be the last time you hear from me until maybe possibly Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, there's a lot that needs to happen first in order for any of that, in order for us to start thinking Justice League 2 or 3, or however that goes down the line. But yeah, truly, I'm just so happy to be a DC fan right now. DC fans have something to be excited for, at least for now. I mean, I know they're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that we aren't sure about. We got Black Adam, we got Suicide Squad by James Gunn coming out soon. I think Matt Reeves' The Batman is almost done with filming. I think I heard April the photography is supposed to be done. I think at least principal photography is supposed to be done. But there's so much drama going on with the Batman film, Matt Reeves and Pattinson. I don't know what's going on. There's behind the scenes drama apparently. I don't know, but hopefully it's nothing too crazy. So we'll see how that goes. I do hope. I do hope that somewhere down the line, you know, we have the Flash movie coming out soon. I know the Flash is supposed to start filming in April. I think I heard. Not sure about that, but I'm hoping that the Flash film. I know it's supposed to be a multiverse, not Flashpoint, but multiverse kind of thing. Clearly, because there's going to be like 3 different Batmans in it, so on. So and we also found out that Supergirl got casted, and she's going to be a Latina. I honestly, I can't remember. I think she's Colombian. She's Colombian, if I'm not mistaken. She's a Colombiana. So awesome. Congrats to Sasha Calle, I think her name is. So congratulations on becoming the first Latin Superwoman. Supergirl, I think I should say. Sorry, Supergirl. But yeah, like I just hope that the Flash film, when it comes out, that it actually somehow makes everything canon, and that would be so great. That would be so cool to see. I don't know what will be canon, what will not be, or what route they decide to go and take, but I am looking forward to that movie. After Zack Snyder's Justice League, I'm more looking forward to the Flash film more than anything else. So, but I know it's still very much so in production at this stage. So we'll see how that goes. um, but yeah, I can't wait. I'm super excited. Got just a couple more days. Trailer was awesome. The trailer we got today with the mother boxes, that was kind of cool. Visually, it was actually really cool to look at how they did that. Yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time. If should you be watching this, thank you. I appreciate you for sticking through. Just giving out my feelings on how I feel about the films to come. I can't wait. I truly can't wait. Restore the Snyderverse, Snyder Cut. And I hope we get more. I hope we get a Justice League Part 2. It's just I can't believe we're here. Like we're literally at the finish line. We're on that long stretch of road, and it's literally in the distance. That goal, that finish line is right there. It's so close. It's like off in the distance, but it's so close. But I can't wait. It's gonna. I already know it's gonna blow my mind. I already know. I honestly, genuinely think that people have no idea what to expect. I really don't. They just, if you're if you're going in thinking this is going to be the same movie that came out in 2017, just with more footage, I am so sorry, but you're horribly mistaken. That's going to be any further from the truth. If I had heard it, that's not the case. This is going to be an entirely different film. Don't go in. If you haven't seen the 2017 version, I highly suggest you don't see it. Wait till March 18th, watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, and then go and watch the 2017 version. That's just me, but I know a lot of us aren't in that same boat. A lot of us saw the 2017 version, and some people ran with it thinking that was Joss trying to save people from seeing what Zack had, but that's far from what really happened. So just no, don't think the 2017 film is Zack's vision, because it's not. That's far from it. That what we saw in 2017 was maybe 20 minutes worth of Zack, maybe. In all honesty, 20 minutes worth of Zack footage, and the rest was all a rewrite, all reshot. Hence all the allegations with Cyborg, Ray Fisher, and Joss Whedon, Jeff Johns, Walter Hamada, Toby Emmerich, John Berg, all of that stuff. That's still currently going on as we speak. Believe it or not, it's a whole mess and tobacco going on. Excuse me. So it's crazy that's going on. I know, but I know at the end we're there. We're at the finish line. So. But excuse me, sorry about that. But yeah, simply just a matter of time, really. I truly can't wait. I really can't. I know I've been saying that. It sounds like a broken record, but it's the truth. Like Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Just hold on, peeps. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. But take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you March 18th, like everybody else. Take care, guys.